And there she stands, in my room without my permission, and I am so eager to know what she wants to tell me. So let's go to it, guys. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need, she says. A favor? What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I am not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "This is so hot. The data center on the fourth floor." What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Well, she clearly has a way to pick on locks like she did with my door, so might as well follow her. Do you think we will find anyone else? I made my way into the after-hour school and headed to the data center on the fourth floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That is weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again. It must be locked. What was Kyoko's, what was it Kyoko said? The data center on the fourth floor, yeah.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Wait. I think that Kyoko is using us to distract Monokuma. Hmm. She wants to go somewhere else by herself.
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited. Don't you know? Well,
Mm.
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that, you adult. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that.
Mm.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you making why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I am positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We are leaving. I have no idea what's going on.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Pung pung!
And Monokuma really wants us out of here. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
Wait, what? Hold on. What was all that about? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just happened to be locked. Yeah, she just wanted us as distraction for what she was actually doing. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Yeah, I shouldn't worry about it, huh? I figured that would be the end of our conversation.
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What is that? The name of the person who has us here? Maybe. What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Hidden. Huh.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Alright.
Watch out for her.
So... All-star apologies. So, she knows the name of the last student, which is a woman, and... And what? Where is she? Why is she hiding? Is she hiding herself? Is she being hidden by someone? Hey, I got an item. It's the after lamp present. You wanna save data? Share, save you.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro. I mean,
Mukuro Ikusaba,
I have heard that
the
name so many
16th
times.
student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Where is she though? Is she you? Kyoko told me to watch out for her. I wonder what Kyoko is the ultimate of. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What? That has to be Toko under that, right? Maybe. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall, sometimes it is confusing whether this game is narrating from the future to the past, or at the same time that we're playing. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
Huh?
You didn't make a small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. How high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
I will rid this world of them. What is Toko thinking?
Huh?
Toko, you've been pretty quiet.
Whoa!
Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna call you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her token makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
Huh?
That's very interesting. I don't care.
How about that?
Damn. Toko is really submissive.
Whew.
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet I let myself get involved. But if it's now finished, I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. So, let's explore. Maybe this way? Not yet. Remarkably sturdy. Alright, so let's try. Yeah, let's try to keep going upstairs, you know? Let's see. Can I please go like there? Behind there. So yeah, people are falling like flies. There's barely anybody left. But now they have to reveal the next student, I guess. The ultimate despair, which should be the person who has us here, right? Maybe? I mean, you would definitely think so. This is the room that just opened last time, and I haven't explored it yet that much. Okay, so this should be the next one. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. It's totally different from the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Does it feel unpleasant? I mean, I cannot see the sky yet. I wonder if I'll ever get to do that. Let's check a bit. So I have to go there, there's Kyoko. There's Toko. Oh, Biolab, okay. So, what is this? That's a classroom, let's see. Is there something in this classroom? Not really, just bad drawings. Alright. Classrooms are so boring in this game, there's never anything useful. There was some people in the first classroom, but only for us to speak to in the free time. Okay, Toko cannot speak because she has been ordered not to. Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what is wrong? Can you please just talk? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Come on, Togo, talk to me. Yeah, it's just the same thing. I'm sad. Poor Togo. She's disgusting and annoying, but I have grown fond of her. I kinda like Genocide Jill. So, sup Hina? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I am not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Alright. Let's go here. Da. What the hell is this? An eye for an eye, it says. The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... It was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey, come on now.
My fault again?
Pung, pung.
Then stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
It is quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep, let me give you an itty bitty, EG squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that a hint? Better than those stupid hints you got from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. Huh?
Uh-oh.
It's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome death every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. Why is he calling me soldier? What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it. That's the meaning. What's the meaning of all that? of all this, I guess. Let's try the floor. That's blood, right? There's blood all over the place. Yep.
Hmm.
It appears that all the blood stains are dry. Their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood?
Hmm.
Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. What about that? There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. So, what else am I missing? The door? Yeah, there's nothing else. Same thing. Anything else to say, Byakuya? Byakuya? What about Monokuma just told us? It's like, I'm not even here. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Alright, let's do it. That was interesting. That was the first classroom that has any purpose. The biolab. Raw. What? Rather barrel. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab, and we are forbidden from seeing into. It kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. That's it? I wonder. So, what else is in this room? Sup, Hina? Is this a dojo? Damn, this is beautiful. Look at the trees. God damn. Sup, Kyoko? She's not talking to me again. God damn. What Kyoko told me yesterday, what the heck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba,
They really want me to remember that name, huh?
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
I think this is the third time that they have played this scene.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
And who calls that person
Watch
that?
out for her.
Kyoko? I am not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes, which made her look even more Asian. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find it at. So how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? It was alter ego, of course. And she used you to distract Monokuma when she talked to alter ego.
so then,
We are finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like that, I didn't understand anything better than before. Let's look at the room then. What is this? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here? Probably. This looks like a place, like a dojo thingy. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here. And it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant, huh?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? Is it? I mean, everything is out of place here. Even the fact that they're keeping us alive for a game. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. The camera zoomed in, Makoto. Don't you think that is your power? A set of armor on display, extremely Japanese. So, what is up there? Oh, the thingy. This is the same as the other one, right? Even though this room is totally enclosed. Yep,
Hey,
yep.
indeed.
So, anything else? Oh, the lockers. Let's see. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Or I think we're done with this room. So, anything else? I haven't seen Hero yet. What is that? It looks promising. God damn, what the hell is that? Is that a carnivorous, giant, immense plant? What do you think, Hiro?
Yo!
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
But the plants are real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? What? Why, is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. What are you talking about? And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan of global human extinction. Oh, god damn it. This guy is more annoying by the minute.
Well?
I'm serious. Just shut the freak up. It's totally useless no matter what. So let's look at the door then. A kitchen, chicken coop, not kitchen. What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh, it has chicken. Let me count the chicken. That is important. It has 5 chicken. They are just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs. Like what? It seems safe. Hello, chickie. It's a chicken. It really is, right? You see the chicken? It's a chicken, real life, huh? What about this one? Is that a chicken too, Makoto? It is a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? What about this one, Makoto? It's a chicken. It's not expected to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? Okay, we talked to all the chickens. Can I step away from the chicken coop? Yes. You like chickens too, Makoto? Why are you saying that? Because I touched like all of them. Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? Exactly 5 of them. Yep, that's what it said. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen.
I'm at least 30% right!
It is an omen of power, a refreshing number of hand-squeezed natural lemonade. Yeah, I kinda knew that the number of chicken was important. That's why I counted them in the first place, but Hiro told me anyway, so... Anyway, what else is there? Another housing. Let's see. Just to be sure, I would take a look in the tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawn mower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back of the wall, is there a pickaxe? There is a pickaxe and 2 of these. Is there a collection of knives here, like something that is like many together? There's 4 of these, there's 3 of these. What is that? Bags of fertilizer. Alright. Let's look at the pickaxe. There's something carved onto the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Crazy diamond. I have heard about that in this game, haven't I? Have I not? Guys? Does someone remember? What about this? There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Huh, I wonder. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? You, maybe? I like plants, I could do it. Maybe this game will turn into a Harvest Moon type of taking care of the plants game. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Good idea, Makoto. Let's make this a tycoon game. Alright. Yep. We have seen everything. I still need to see the plant, right? That's a huge plant. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
That's a carnivorous plant. That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's like, wow, and the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh is all like, blah 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 blah, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student of Havoc Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
well done.
Such an eco-friendly creature. It's vital to the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself, ha 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 ha, I'm a bear. Spotting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Okay, nothing else to see here, huh? Yep, we're done. Alright guys. Let's... wait, what? I don't think I've seen everything to see. Haven't I? Oh, wait, that's what I'm missing. Those nozzles poking out, are those sprinklers? They are sprinklers. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Oh, more? What more is there? Maybe I should talk to Hiro again?
Hey.
Don't you believe me, Makoto? No, I do not believe
The end
you.
is nigh!
Shut up.
Well,
What else is there to see? Oh, this thing. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioner or something?
Bzzz.
It's for the sprinklers. The sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. I cannot pronounce that. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30, even every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch out. So that is going to have to do with the next murder, right? The time when the sprinklers go off is very important. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Alright. Deep area. Yep. I guess I've seen what is there to see up here for now. Okay guys, we have seen everything that there is to see up here. So thank you for watching, we will see more that there is to see in this game next time. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe, and see you. soon. Bye bye.